The microcosmic orbit. And in the Chinese, they actually call reborn, and some people said we should change the name to the Tao rebirth process. It's a two channel that running along the body. We call governor channel and a functional channel. If you look at this picture, a baby when they're born, when there are no teeth, when they sleep, the tongue always stick up by itself. That's how the Tao discovered that. So the Tao believe that before we born, we are fetus, the orbit are spinning in the body. And when we born, the orbit is still spinning until one day we grow up more. And we're too busy, too many other things, so the energy, the orbit stop. So the orbit actually compile of many channels together, or energy center. We start with the Dantian and you're going down. When you come up to the coccyx, you come right into all the whole nervous system. So we have coccyx, cecum, okay, coccyx and cecum, and the door of life, or we call T lumbar 2 and lumbar 3, door of life, Mingmen, door of life. And when we go up, we have in the T11, we call adrenal gland center, T11. So all these things involved with all the nervous system. 5 and T, I think the thoracic 5 and 6, between opposite the heart, from the heart to the back, opposite the heart. We call T5 and T6. Now, we come up to C7 with the biggest bone. And that is the junction of all the nervous system. And we come up to the small brain. We call actually the cranial, the back of the head here, the cranial pump. And we come up to the top of the head. That is more all connecting to all the gland system in the brain. Now, the forehead also another energy center that connecting to the center of the brain. And the mid-eyebrow, which are more connecting to the pituitary gland. And now we're coming down to the front channel, the tongue up, it connecting it down to the throat center, the thyroid, parathyroid. So when the tongue up, it activates a lot of salivary gland. So when your tongue up, you activate a lot of hormone system, and it started to secretion. We call the hormone secretion. When it combine together, we call nectar. So the tongue like a bridge connecting the circulation from here down. And you come up to the throat center, which is thyroid and parathyroid gland. Come down to the thymus. Come down to the heart center, which is connecting to the heart. Solar plexus, which is the digestion and digestion system, solar plexus. And the navel, where all the absorption system and elimination system. Okay. Now when we come below the navel, we call a Dantian fire. From below the navel, 3.5 centimeter, you go in another 3.5 centimeter below, and that is all the sexual organ. Lady have ovary, uterus, like that. And for men, you have the bladder and prostate gland, and the sexual organ, the testicle. Okay, and we come back to the perineum again, and coccyx. And so that is we call the small orbit. And when you come down to the back of the leg and down to the sole of the feet, coming back to the knee and coming back to the perineum, we call a bigger orbit. So the Tao very emphasized in these two microcosmic because it touches all the organs and the gland system and the whole nervous system. And we believe that it governor, so we call a governor channel, that means it governor everything, governor channel. Governor channel is from the coccyx, from perineum coccyx all the way up the whole spine to the brain. We call governor channel. It's governing all the whole thing. Sometimes we call yang channel, yang. Now when it comes down to the mid eyebrow, to the palate and the tongue, the tip of the tongue, so it beginning the functional channel. That means the yin channel, from the tip of the tongue down the throat, all the way down to the navel, all the way down to perineum. And that is the functional channel. So we call one yin, one yang, or negative, positive. We don't see, in the Tao, they don't see negative fight against the positive. So in the Tao, Tai Chi, we always have dark and white. So, but in the when I grow up, in the Christian way, darkness is devil, white is God, So we're dividing very clear God and devil, sin and good person. Because God and devil cannot come together, they have to fight, see who's going to win. But in the Tao, we call yin push the yang, yang push the yin, nobody win and nobody lose. That's all. The truth of the universe, you cannot change. If you change, we're going to destroy each other, that's all. But the Tao said, no, we have to be yin-yang balance. So the first thing when we started to move the orbit, yin and yang, and you're going to find a balancing and harmony of the body. So when you move in the orbit for a while, you can start to feel that your aura, energy, become bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And you're including the energy from the universe coming to you. So everything in the universe are spinning in the orbit. The moon spins around the earth, and the earth spins around the sun, and the sun spins around a bigger and bigger sun, like that. They keep on, everybody spinning in orbit. And the Tao said, this is the universe. And this is what inside us the same. We have orbit spinning, yin yang, yin yang, yin yang. When the earth spins around the sun, so we have day and night in our orbit, day and night, yin and yang, we have yin and yang. And the Tao, by observing the universe, they discover that, hey, the most important star that we have in our tiny little universe is the pole star. That means the three big stars in the space. We call the Polaris and Vega. And when we spin, we see them in the center. The center here is the pole star. But we know that the pole star is not the center of the universe. But because the pole star captures Earth, because the Earth tilts toward the pole star, it's like a string from the pole star attached to us, and when the pole star spins, we follow. It's just like, when sometimes children, they play, they get a ball tied up on the string, and they swing and they run. So the ball always see the center here, because the ball attached in the string by the hand, and I go around and spin like this. It's constantly spinning, but it's around. So no matter who you are, where you are, we are pulled by everybody, all the living things, and the earth are pulled toward tilt toward the pole star. Okay, so that is very important. So now when you sit, so let's try. When you sit, if you trust, if you believe it that the pole star pull the earth, and we are so tiny little guy on the earth, why don't pull us also? And you feel the force when you believe that they pull the earth. The earth is so big, and they're very far away, but they pull. We are tilt toward the pole star. If we don't tilt to the pole star, there's no living thing here. Nobody can live. So our north pole go to the north star, and our south pole go to the southern cross, and we expose the equator to the sun. Now we can have living thing. But if we not tilt, the north go to the sun, everything melt down. So the north pole is pointed to the sun, all the ice melt, but the rest of the world become very icy cold. I spend so much time to tell you this because this is the major cream of the Tao practice. And okay, I guide you through this part. Once you get it, it's so useful to your life, very useful to your life. So you sit and you touch because the pulsing of the pole star also can synchronize with your pulse. So you touch your pulse and listen to the heart pulsing. When you feel the heart started pulsing, you lightly tap, you put your chin like this, your chin down, so your back of the skull are raised up, so you just like you pull your hair like this, pull up. When you pull your hair up like this, so the back of the head here, when you put your chin, so this part becomes the higher point, and you roll your eye up to this point. Can you see that? Okay, your chin, you see, and your chin have to. If you go like this one, because this point connecting to the pole star. Okay, so you go this point. Okay. Now, if you put your chin like this, no. You have to put your chin lightly in, and this point become higher. And you roll your eye like triangle, fixed on the crown, on the top here, the back of the skull. And hold the image of this pole star, this pole star, Vega, and 7 Big Dipper. You just smile. So smiling sunshine, smiling loving sunshine toward the pole star. When you roll your eye, look up, and you feel the pulsing, and when you started to feel, you feel a force pulling you upward. Because this is the real force, because it pulled the earth, so it's a real force. You feel like a string from here pull you upward. And this is the Tai Chi, the classic talk about that. Feel like a string pull you upward. But that is a force. That is a pole star force. We can prove that now, that we are tilted toward the pole star. Okay. So let's sit. And eye roll up, look up, fix here, and another eye roll up, look up, fix in the pole star triangle. Eye roll up, look up, fix it. You just sit, your eye roll up, hold the pole star, and you feel they are pulling you because of really physically it pulled the earth, and the earth tilt toward the pole star. So we are tilt toward the pole star, that's all. That is all you have to be, feel something already here. There's nothing new. I haven't make up for you. So in the Tao olden time, we say, if you feel your pulse and heart pulse started to synchronize with the pole star, the pole star will make you live longer. All you do is, once you feel the pulse of the pulse and the heart pulse, and you feel here pulsing, you start to feel here pulsing, and the pole star pulsing, boom, 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 and it pull you upward. And you just sit there and enjoy the pull of the force, pull up the force. This force is real because, as I show you the picture, that the earth being attached to the pole star, north and south pole attached to it. So we have an axis. Nothing, just roll your eye, look up, and feel the force pull you up, that's all. And it's real force. So when you sit, you have no way to curve this way, or fall asleep. Because when the pole star pull you up, you wake up, you cannot fall asleep. And it gives you a lot of energy. Eventually you feel on the back here, there's something pull you upward. It's real force that pull you upward. The pole star is a pulsing star, pulse. And the pulse is affecting our pulse and our heart pulsing. That's why the important part of the whole living thing. When you feel connect, it don't pull that, it's just stable, and you feel a lot of light, violet light and energy coming down to the crown and down to your body, to your heart, to your Tan Tien. Let's activate the 3 Tan Tien. So we activate the 3 Tan Tien breathing. You can use normal breathing or reverse breathing. It's not matter now. So inhale. 36 times. Exhale. Hold your breath for a moment and feel fire burning in your Tan Tien. And fire burn to your kidney fire burning. Opposite the navel, kidney fire burning, adrenal gland fire. When the Tan Tien fire activate, kidney fire activate, it help activate the heart fire, because they are supporting the heart fire. Feel the heart fire burning, loving fire. And when the heart fire activate, the 3 Tan Tien, 3 fire connecting together. Smiling. Smiling. Smiling sunshine to the heart. Smiling, loving sunshine into the heart and let it radiate out into your spleen, pancreas, stomach. Shining radiant out into your lungs. It's very quick, shining radiant, it just go right there, like it, very quick, you know. Smiling, shining radiant out from the heart into the kidney. And the bladder. Smiling sunshine into the liver. And back to the heart. When all these major organs connecting together as one pipe, one circle, they're helping each other. They work as a team. Now this smiling, loving sunshine started to radiate out to the mid-eyebrow. Tap your mid-eyebrow, forehead, crown. Feel. Feel a smiling, loving energy radiant out. Make connection to the universe. And smiling. And smiling. And suddenly you feel a lot of violet light coming in. Or dark violet, dark blue, dark red, or dark green. Inhale. Tongue up. And inhale down to your palate. Feel come down to your tongue. Press up, press and relax. You press harder to the palate and relax, but still touching. Press, relax, 9 times yourself. And you feel like, hey, like electricity. Like you're testing a battery, like electricity coming down. When the 9th time, you feel energy coming down to your throat center. Pass through your thyroid, parathyroid gland. Down to your throat center. Inhale, down to your thymus. Tap your thymus. Thymus is above the heart center. Okay, heart center above the tip of the sternum, 3.5 centimeters. They are all measured about like that. So lightly tap your thymus. Smile. So being light coming in, inhale. Down. Exhale. To your thymus. 9 times. Inhale down to your heart. Tap. And the heart center. Breathe in 9 times. From the crown, mid-eyebrow crown, forehead down to your heart center. Feel light coming in, violet light. Down to your solar plexus. Solar plexus is between navel, tip sternum, break in the middle, around here. So you continue breathing in, down to the solar plexus. Smile. Down to the navel. So every point you breathe about 9 times is helping you. You have to smile and feel you can draw in the light. Down below the navel, the Dantian fire. Light is fire. Now down to from the Dantian fire below the navel, 3.5, and coming down another 3.5. And that is your sexual center. Feel the energy. Feel energy radiating out to your ovary, uterus, prostate gland, and the bladder. Now, we're going to go right down into the perineum. The perineum is not too far from the anus, so in front of the anus, you press down. There are a space we call the perineum, Hui Yin. There are many names for that. We call $1 million point in the healing love. In the alchemy practice, we call the gate of life and death. Now we're going to be inhale, lightly contract the anus. So let's do 9 times. Contract, release. So squeeze and release. Contract, release. 9 times. And feel it, something. When you're open, you contract 9 times and you feel something activate on the crown, because the perineum and the crown, they are one connection. It's a connection. Contract 9 times. When you 9 times rest, that's mind. Feel this perineum and crown, they connect. Right at the center of the head here, they connect. Again, one more. Contract 9 times. 1, 2. And now you feel your crown have connection. 3, 4, 9 times. In this part, stand up and do is better. Stand up and do it. Contract. Now rest. Feel the crown. Now we're going to contract and guide the energy to the coccyx and the sacrum. So contract anus. Inhale, guide the energy up to the coccyx and sacrum. 1. Inhale, contract. Pull up, guide the energy up to the coccyx and sacrum. 1, 9 times. 2, 3, 4, 5. This is opening the channel. Once you get it, the energy flow like you're running a car, where it just go right through, you know. You're making a tunnel. It takes time. So contract the anus and guide the energy up to the coccyx sacrum 9 times. Now, we're going to come up to the door of life, opposite the navel. So, always good to use your finger to help in the beginning. You touch the navel, opposite the navel, lumbar 2 and lumbar 3. So you contract anus, guide the energy. Perineum itself, when you contract anus, it generates chi. That's how the Tao discovered that. So very simple. You contract, don't pull them up because it goes the other channel. You contract, you generate chi. And you guide them to the coccyx and the sacrum. Now you guide them into the door of life. Okay? So, 9 times. So contract, guide energy up. You find a hole in the coccyx, the energy go in. When you don't pull them upward, you just contract and you guide chi go right to the hole and into the coccyx and into the spine, and it go right into the spine. You do a few times. So do it yourself 9 times to the door of life, opposite the navel. And feel from the perineum to the coccyx to the door of life, have a channel open, connect. Now you touch the navel and tip the sternum, break in the middle here. And opposite this one, we call T11, we call adrenal gland center, adrenal. We call the thoracic 11. So contract anus, guide energy up to the coccyx, sacrum, and up into the T11, adrenal gland center. Two, contract up. Use your mind and eye. Contract, smile to it, and contract, guide. 9 times. Just use your mind and the breath to guide them. 9 times. And focus on that. Now the heart center. Tap your heart. Opposite the heart, between the two scapula. Okay, opposite. Okay, the heart center, opposite the heart there is T5 and T6. So again, tan thiên, vai vừa hông, perineum, contract, anus, guide energy upward, all the way up, 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 opposite the heart. Exhale down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So opposite the heart. C7. Okay, opposite the throat center here. Opposite. Yeah. So it's very high. So contract anus, tan thiên energy down to perineum, contract anus, and up, guide energy up, eye roll up, look up, C7. And when you exhale, let it come down. 2, cô yourself 9 times. And just feel the channel started to open, energy flow up. Some people have blockages, don't worry about it. You keep on doing it. It's just like you digging a hole. It takes a little bit time, but you keep on digging it, it's gonna open. Now, base of the come up, base of the skull here, the cranial. So inhale, contract anus, and inhale, guide the energy up, up, inhale up, eye roll up, look up, back. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And just feel the line. Feel the line. Perineum, coccyx, cecum, go all the way up to the cranial. Now we're going to come up to the crown. So inhale, contract anus, up, eye roll up, look up, eye roll up, look up, look up, look up, look up, look up, look up to the crown. Hold it for a moment, exhale. Inhale, contract anus. Eye roll up, look up. Eye roll up, look up, 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 up to the crown. So call yourself 9 times. Nine. Now, forehead, mid eyebrow, and tongue up. Remember, tongue always up. Contract anus. Eye look down. Inhale, contract. Eye roll up, look up. Look up. Sky energy up, but up to the crown. To the mid eyebrow, forehead and mid eyebrow. 2. Contract anus. Eye roll up, look up. And 5, 6, 'Now, let's sit down. And now, tongue up. Loving energy. Radiant out, attract violet light. Inhale. Exhale down. Your tongue. Your throat. Throat center. Heart center. Solar plexus. Navel. 2. Inhale. Exhale down to your navel. Inhale. 3. Exhale. Do yourself 9 times. Feel energy flow downward. Now, 9 times. Now, we're going to do the orbit 9 times now. So, inhale in the Dantian, exhale down to perineum. Inhale, contract anus. Eye roll up, look up. Sky energy up. The coccyx, sacrum, all the way upward, upward. Eye roll up, look up, look up, look up to the crown. Two. All the way up to the crown and forehead and mid eyebrow. 3. Contract anus, sky and eye, roll up, look up, sky energy up. And tongue up. Smile. Feel energy. Inhale, breathing energy. Exhale down. All the way down to the navel. Again, inhale. Breathe in the light, down. Nine times. Now, feel energy. Now we're going to move orbit 9 times. So inhale, exhale down to perineum. Inhale, eye roll up, contract anus, eye roll up, look up to the crown. Exhale. Energy coming down, energy in and energy coming down. Again, inhale, contract, 2. Eye roll up, look up. And exhale down. Inhale, eye roll up, look up. 9 times yourself. 9 circulation. And you started to feel the draw, when the orbit spin, it draw energy. Like the mid eyebrow, the crown, the forehead have suction by itself. And your palm also have suction by itself. Your soul also have suction by itself. Inhale, circulation. Eye is the key. Looking down, eye roll up, look up. Exhale, eye looking down, eye energy down. Inhale. And exhale. So go yourself 9. When at home, at least you should do 9 times, 18 or 36. The idea is 36 times. When you rest your tongue up and you feel your tongue vibrating, sometimes it's just like electricity. We call orbit. The tongue are vibrating like your electricity flow to the tongue. Now, once you get it, that's all. You activate the fire, Dantian fire. I sometimes activate the Dantian fire, and I spin orbit. When I spin orbit, it have a suction. Mid eyebrow, forehead, crown, palm, so have suction by itself. It's an orbit. It's creating a suction. When I spin orbit, all I do is spin orbit. It keep on drawing energy coming into the orbit, and it spin like that. Eventually, you feel the orbit spin by itself now. You just let it spin. You activate the Dantian fire and the mid eyebrow, the crown. When you activate them, and when the energy come into the body enough, it started to circulating in the orbit. So all you learn now, everything is replaced by orbit. When the energy in orbit, it activates the heart center, activates the dantian center, activates the perineum, activates the door of light, and all the energy come in and spinning in orbit, spinning orbit. So the more when you spin orbit, it draws chi come from outside, and you feel more chi inside you. And back to the navel. Collect the energy. So we finished the orbit. Now the light, or we call the primordial light. If you understand it, you understand. You don't understand it, why the light matter, The light, it gives you the like fire. No fire, they cannot start anything. So when you activate the light in, we have so many mass. That is the key. We have so many mass, and we can turn into, we call the light is so high frequency, it can help us transformation. Transformation is the power of the light, or we call the fire process. Okay. So the light that we, in the embryonic breathing, we open the mid eyebrow, forehead, and crown. And you have to understand that I mentioned many times that when you do the orbit, okay, when you get the orbit spin, now all the point when we started to open, when you spin, it have a section, it draw in the energy, the orbit itself to do it. So in a higher level, when you do it, when you work on it, you open more energy center, and all you do when you open it, it's just you're digging a tunnel, and when the tunnel are finished, it takes maybe a long while to open a tunnel, but when you open it, you run it, it takes only a few minutes, a few seconds to run through it. So the Tao believe that you're born with the orbit, okay? Now, we're going to come up to a large heavenly microcosmic orbit. So we know as a figure 8. So the figure 8 we call eternity or infinity. So you have this figure 8 this way, and that is called the eternity. So it's moving in an orbit, start from the coccyx up to the crown, and turning back down to the perineum, cross over to the leg, and come up to the front. Now when you do orbit, it will change your energy around you, because the orbit, when you spin, is getting bigger and bigger. And if the environment have negative energy, and when you spin the orbit bigger enough, it changes the environment around you. And so the Tao say that when you practice at home, and eventually the family get healthier also. The first thing, when you get the orbit spinning, you yourself don't get sick easily. Because when you do orbit, you have to be calmer in order to get the energy spin, and you have to be focused on the energy to spin in the orbit. So when you spinning orbit long enough, now it improves your immune system tremendously, because it goes all the way to all the gland system and all the abdominal area. It goes to everything. So now, this is the small figure 8, a small figure 8. Now we're going to look, when you spin bigger and larger, it's going to expand out to the universe. So you're connecting to the earth and connecting to the universe all over around you. And always intersection in the perineum. That is the key. So you have an orbit spinning inside you, also come into the perineum, and you have a larger orbit come into the perineum, extend out to the universe, up to the universe, and down to the universe below. And you're really going to feel that there's so much energy that you can have. Okay, so let me guide you through this part, and we finish this orbit. It doesn't mean you open it totally. You have to continue practice. This is the ongoing in your life. You know, I do orbits so long, still doing that. Okay, every day I have to do it. Sometimes I'm spinning a small orbit. So we call a moon orbit, a smaller orbit. So that's spinning orbit. So the small orbit is only from the perineum to door of light and to the navel, like spinning in a small orbit. Now, in the Tao, they believe that we have a generator or motor. We're born with it in the Dantian. And when you keep, so they always draw them like, so this is the moon orbit. From the perineum, go up to the coccyx, go up to the door of life, cross over to the navel, and going back down to perineum again. So like this is small orbit. And I like to use them when I'm sleeping. Okay, I like to spin moon orbit in smaller one, the small moon orbit, and I sleep very well. And the four Tai Chi, which the Tao very emphasize in that, because It's like a two. It's a two generator. Negative, positive, negative. It's a four generator. Sorry, four generator. Negative, positive, negative. Positive are spinning. So you see here, in the lower dantian, they have four Tai Chi spinning, negative, negative, positive, negative, positive. But they don't move out from the dantian. They just stay in the dantian. And they spin in all different directions, not the same direction. Four of them are spinning in different direction. And it generates electricity. So let's do this. You can do the standing also. So you think, so you say if you touch the navel, okay, and your hand above here, so you think there are four Tai Chi here. Actually it's a motor. And the motor have negative, positive, north and south. And they spin. They spin. North and south, north and south, north and south, north and south, they spin like a motor. Okay, so if you put the hand here, and you think, first thing, you start with 1, and start with 2, start with 3, start with 4, and you just let it spin, and just let it spin, that's all. Actually, they always, the Tao believe that we're born with it, and it generates electricity, it generates power for us in here. So you spin like this, okay? And you spin it until it's the lower abdominal here warm. Your tongue up. And if you spin long enough, the orbit spin by itself also. Okay. So your tongue up, smile, and spin. Feel 4 Tai Chi spinning inside you. Spin it until you feel energy move up to the coccyx, to the spine, and your tongue vibrating. Okay, I just spin. I don't just relax, spin. What happened? Just keep on spinning, and sing the song. Let it spin and let it spin. That's all, you know. Okay. If you are stuffy nose, you're going to catch cold, you get your dantian warm. Eventually, the stuffy nose, the cold is gone. It just disappear. So these 4 Tai Chi spinning will activate the Dantian fire, kidney fire, heart fire also. You just spin and spin. When there's so many chi, the orbit started to move. It's just like a generator spinning, producing electricity and supply the whole city, you know. Your tongue up, when you feel your tongue vibrating, now you guide energy move in orbit. And when you are aware, when your energy move, and sometimes you are aware mid-eyebrow, forehead, crown, and you feel they have suction by itself. They draw in light, draw in energy into it. They have a certain pathway when you have enough chi in the dantian. They have certain pathway in the orbit. They're going to spin by itself. So this is a major one, and you feel, and when you spin for a while, you tell them to continue spinning, and you are aware your dantian fire, kidney fire, heart fire. That's it. When 3 fire combine, now you have a lot of energy to spin in orbit. And at least every day, you should spin 36 times, at least. Now, sit down, feel the dantian warm. When I feel energy and my heart open, I do the smiling sunshine into the organs. So in this basic thing is you make sure your spinal cord loose, so you can do the crane neck, and you rock your spine and smiling to your spinal cord. And make sure your Dantian 5. Oh, Dantian 5 is the major key. No Dantian 5, you cannot, there no nothing to do. There no generator, no electricity, power plant don't work, everything not work. Okay. So this is one way that you can do the activate more fire. Another way is the kidney abdominal breathing. At least 9-18-36. And exhale. Hold your breath for a while and feel the fire burning. And the kidney and the Dantian fire will light up the kidney fire. And the kidney fire will light up the heart fire. And you have 3 fire. And 4 Tai Chi spinning. The generator. There is a major generator. And all you do is just keep on doing that and your tongue up. When you feel your tongue vibrating, that means, oh, the orb started to spin. And that is your daily work. That's it. Okay? Your everyday work on it. Okay? So this is a small orbit. Okay. Let me review again. Let's see if you can understand more. All what we're doing now before is digging the hole. Digging the hole. A tunnel. Open the tunnel for you. Digging a hole. Now, all you now, when you have the tunnel open, all you do is run your car right through. That's all finished. You're not going to go on digging a hole and hole all the time. You're not doing that anymore. As long as the channel can open, the energy can flow. And you keep on doing every day, the chi will flow. So we just add up a 4 Tai Chi spinning. That's it. That is a generator right on the lower Dantian. Okay, so let me guide you through in this part. Let's start with 4 Tai Chi spinning. Smile and think 4 Tai Chi like a generator motor are spinning. And keep on feeling that you feel energy. You feel more energy generating from the Dantian. From the abdominal area. Dantian means lower abdominal. But in the down mean this is a cultivating elixir field that you can cultivate. When you feel this generator generate and you feel that it's warm, energy move, energy starting to move. And we do the abdominal breathing. Or you can do the abdominal breathing first and 4 times. Let's do abdominal and do the 4 Tai Chi again. So let's do abdominal breathing 18 times. Again, you can do normal breathing or reverse breathing. It's not matter. You just have to do the abdominal breathing. And I've been taught that I prefer to be slow, not fast. Not fast. Because the whole purpose is you want to feel the intestine organ intestine expansion, contracting, expansion, contracting. Now, when you do 18 or 36, you rest and you spin 4 Tai Chi. And you feel the Dantian warm. And you keep on spinning, your tongue up. And I focus in the Dantian until I feel something in my crown. I feel something in my mid eyebrow. My tongue now started to vibrating. That means the energy move. So now I have chi started to move. So now I use my mind. Okay, lightly contract anus, and my mind and I guide energy up. But this is real energy now. And exhale down. Inhale up. I roll up, look up. Exhale down. And you count 9, 18, and 36. And that's the minimum. Okay, minimum you have to do 36, the best. Now, if you want better result, 72. Now, if you traditionally they want 108 orbit every day. Then the Tao Master, when they're in the cave, they actually do 360 a day because the 1 year, 365 days in 1 year. So they call 360. So you do abdominal breathing, 4 Tai Chi spinning, until you feel energy move. You feel that. You feel something come up in the crown or mid eyebrow and the tongue vibrating. Now you feel energy move. When you feel energy move, now all you have to do is just get enough energy and you use your mind spin to help guide the chi spinning in the orbit. But this is real chi spinning. At least 9 times or 18, 9, 18 or 36. Or 72. And when you finish, spiral. Okay. And that's all the orbit. I hope you do it every day and you see that you're going to see that you calm, you're not stressed, you have more energy, you have more immune system, and you're more happy. This is real. So this is a daily work. Now, the embryonic, you can do it separately to practice. So reverse breathing 9 times. In reverse breathing means you have suck your stomach in. So you see, suck your stomach in. And when you finish nice time, exhale, hold your breath, activate diaphragm, cranial. Tap the mid eyebrow for a crown. Feel have suction. When you exhale, inhale, feel have suction. Smile. Light coming in. Light coming in. Okay. And you bring the light into the center of the brain. Bring the light to your heart and bring the light to your dantian. Light, we call adding more fire into your fire. Okay? So, light is fire. So, abdominal, embryonic breathing, you inhale, suck in, and you hold your breath, and make it open. And when you come back to breathing, very soft, slow, inhale. Feel you breathe in the light. Exhale down to the heart, to the dantian. And you feel fire burning. Okay. Because the light that you get into here and the crown and the mid eyebrow and crown is the primordial light. It's very high frequency of light. It transforms things. The Tao, they make it simple because they're practicing it. So they call alchemical fire. I grow up in the Christian. I always, when can I have the holy light, holy fire come to me, you know? Okay, it's so holy, I don't know how I'm gonna get it. We have the Holy Spirit, holy fire, holy water, you know. But in the Tao I like this one you have to practice, that's all. Okay? So this embryonic breathing, you do it, it takes not long, okay, to really get the light and to get the energy move inside you. And that you can separate doing it, or you can practice do it and combine with the orbit. You just have to understand light is fire. If you can bring them in, they activate more heart. So their center that they can activate is the heart fire, dantian fire, kidney fire. They can activate, and now the fire burning more inside you. And when you have fire, now you can spin 4 Tai Chi, and you can activate the dantian fire one more, and the 4 Tai Chi spinning. Now the generator generate more electricity and orbit move. Okay, so let me review once more. The embryonic breathing, we call you're opening all the energy centers so they can draw in the energy from outside to you. That is the only key. Only the and another thing you need to understand, the light is fire. So in the Tao practice, there's no light, there's nothing to practice. You have material, but you know no light, you have nothing to do. Okay, so embryonic breathing, we start with abdominal breathing. So reverse breathing. Now exhale, hold your breath, activate the diaphragm, feel suction, suction, suction. And when you breathe, very gentle, feel the sucking and sucking in light, energy coming in, light coming in. That's all. Loving energy attract light. So you inhale, breathe in the light, down to the heart, activate more heart fire. bring the light into the Dantian, it activates the Dantian fire. Now you have extra help. You have more fire to help you. You know, the power plant always need energy to burn to be electricity. That's all. So when you have more heart fire, more Dantian fire, more kidney fire, now your power plant have power, and now you can move microcosmic orbit.